Let us solve this word problem by applying the techniques of factoring. Two numbers differ by 8 and sum of their squares is 274. What are the numbers? So first let's write down the let statement and define the numbers. So let the numbers be A and B. Right, so these are the two numbers. Two numbers differ by 8, so let's assume B is greater than A. Then in that case, B minus A equals to 8. And from here, we can also write what is B in terms of A. So we can write B equals to 8 plus A. So that takes care of two numbers differ by 8. And the sum of their squares is 274. That is the next statement. Sum of their squares means A square plus B square is 274. So we get the second equation, which is A square plus B square equals to 274. Right? So let's number these equations. The first one, we already have B equals to 8 plus A. Let's call this equation number 1. And the second one is A square plus B square equals to 274. Now we need to find both the numbers A and B. That is the question. So first step is, let's write down the equation in one variable. So let's substitute the value of B here. So we get what? We get A square plus, instead of B we'll write 8 plus A. So 8 plus A whole square equals to 274. Right? Now we can always square it, bring the terms together and then simplify it. So we get A square plus 8 square is 64. 2 times AB is 16. So we get 16A plus A square. We can bring 274 to the left side. Minus 274 equals to 0. Right? So that becomes a quadratic equation. Let's combine the like terms. So what do we get? A square plus A square is 2A square. And then 16A. 64 minus 274. So let's do this with the help of a calculator. So 64 minus 274, 4 take away will be, so it will be a negative number since this is bigger. So we get 0 and then 1 and then 2. 210 equals to 0. You can always use a calculator here. Now we need to factor and then solve. So let's factor out 2 first, which is a common factor in all the three terms. So we get 2 times A square plus 8A minus half of 210, which is 105, equals to 0. Now, to factor the trinomial where the coefficient of A is 1, we have to use product and sum, right? So we are looking for two numbers whose product is minus 105. So we are looking for two numbers, P and Q, whose product is minus 105. And when you add them, you should get 8, and that too positive. So the positive number has to be bigger. So there are two numbers. One is positive, the other one is negative. So positive has to be bigger than the negative, so that you get sum as positive. So the two numbers could be, when you have to try numbers, it could be 15 and 7. So that gives you those magic numbers 15 and 7. So you can factor this as A, since 15 is positive and 7 is negative, write A plus 15 times A minus 7 equals to 0. Now this product is 0 if A plus 15 is 0 or A minus 7 is 0. So we solve for those. So we get A plus 15 equals to 0. That gives us A equals to minus 15, and A minus 7 equals to 0 gives us A equals to plus 7. And these are the two numbers which will give us the required results for A and B, right? So from here we can find what B is. So if A is minus 15, in that case b is what? So let's go back to equation number 1 and we can write if a is minus 15, then b is equals to 8 minus 15, right, which gives us minus 7. And if a is plus 7, in that case we get b equals to 8 plus 7, which is equals to 15, right? So we get two different sets of answers, right? The sets of answers for us are minus 15 and minus 7. So we get minus 15 and minus 7. And the other one is 7 and 15, right? So these are the numbers. So it says two numbers differ by 8 and the sum of their squares is 274. What are the numbers? So the numbers could be minus 15 minus 7, or they could be 7 and 15, right? So both these numbers satisfies the condition. So we should give both the numbers, both the set of numbers as our answer, correct? So that is how we should solve this kind of question.